6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the Denver Broncos and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go is the kicker, Michael Badgley. And here we go from Indy. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he had everybody thinking 6 before they finally got to him and put an end to it.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and goal, Denver.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, well, you can't do it better than that.
Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for 1st and goal. Dobbins has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Colts nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Ashton Doolin now to return. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And leading them, a 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
The biggest mistake he could make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace of the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
He'll try and run this. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Riley Moss there defensively.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Zone read handoff to Taylor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He was brought down by Pat Surtain. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. Now Jones on 4th down. That one nabbed by Warren. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 2.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Singleton on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's running for it. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Jones out the play action. Snared by the running back here. It's DJ Giddens. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Michael Badgley going to try and knock this through for 3. This from 40 on the right hash. Badgley able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Badgley on to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game.
At their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nix. That one is Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. There's the fake. Here's Nix. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Colts in the nickel set on third. Here he goes, third and long. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
A 14-yard gain.
Took some effort, took some rallying to the ball late, but they got him down before he could move the chains. I expect there a little sense of relief on that defensive sidelines that play didn't hurt them even more.
Punting unit out now. Back deep for the Colts is Anthony Gould. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Pistol now for Jones. Complete out to the right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor keeps himself upright. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he only gets this one down to the 9. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
On the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this third down. Third and long for him here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Colts take a second quarter lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Michael Badgley on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Broncos 7.
Badgley on to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
Marvin Mims now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Denver set to take the field on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Kate, you really do love those 5-yard gains on first down. You know what it kind of feels like? It kind of feels like making pars on the golf course, on the par 3s. And now, on the par 5s, you can go let it rip.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 7. And the Broncos first down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
It's a gain of 20.
They pick up 20 yards there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Denver.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still first down.
A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Nix from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Nix. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Once more, it's Nix. Throwing this one back at the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown kick. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
A 50-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
I know they love that golf adage, drive for show, putt for dough, but it's awfully nice to drive for show and to have that kind of weapon in your back pocket.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution and more than likely making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Well, I don't expect that loss to keep them from utilizing the option at all moving forward, Brock, but I do expect it to keep them from leaning on it too heavily.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. It's too valuable a piece of their game plan. You want to make that defense defend it, but they did it a whole lot better that time.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing here, Jones. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Jones to throw. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts take a second-quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off the pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Badgley for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 10.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes the Bronco offense. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. First call here coming from the shotgun. Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He can run it. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They gain 14 on the play, and that'll be good for a Denver first.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Running it again with Dobbins. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Colts' 35-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Kenny Moore running down. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
1. Third down, 1 yard to go. Nick's trying to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That was just simply a stay-on-schedule kind of play. Those are the downs and distances coordinators love. The whole playbook's open to them, and they love it even more to go get a first down.
They've got first down from the 31. This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing from the gun. He's keeping it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Broncos.
From the red zone now. Able to get it to Franklin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To Troy Franklin. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 13-yard line.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Mix off the play action. Looking, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. And it's the Broncos. Looking at 3rd and 12. To the air on 3rd and long. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. The kick by Lutz is good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Now Nix. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Blitz coming, Nix. That one is incomplete. incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last two passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Makes the throw again. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots in this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Jones on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 15.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Throwing here, Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
10 at the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. To throw, here's Nix. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
And 4 at the 35-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. On the return, here's Doolin. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Indianapolis getting its offense out there to start off this second half. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They go play fake with Jones. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10. Jones setting up the play action. Taken in by Pierce. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Number 14, Alec Pierce. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Third and 4 coming up now. Jones looking to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Jones going to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Chance to move the chains here on third and 4. To the air once more. Here's Jones. Moves this underneath to Taylor. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Has it in close. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Complete to Michael Pittman. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Option give to Taylor. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They go again with Taylor. Caught off the tackle, but he lost the football. Recovered by the Broncos. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. So read here, and this is Dobbins. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stretch. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10, he keeps it on the option. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Just a nice little reminder that this QB is more than a passer. They're going to call his number as a runner too, especially if these defenses don't account for it.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for the Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Short pass brought in, and he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Complete to number 84, Tyler Warren. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Taylor now up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
At the 31. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Throw right side finds Pittman. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
3rd and long, and that coordinator decides to dial up the pressure, and they get to the quarterback. You know why I love this call, Kate? It's not just because of the aggressive makeup, but you really dictate to that offense. 3rd and extra long is a great time to blitz because either you get home like that or the ball's got to come out way short of the sticks. Job well done defensively.
Michael Badgley
going to try and knock this through for 3. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and And he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
I know we see these kickers make kicks from this distance all the time, but it never ceases to be impressive. Everything's on the dot, and it's a big 3 points.
Badgley on to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They find themselves trailing 20-13 after that score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Quick on the drop here to Dobbins. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. They'll air it out on 3rd. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and now they face 2nd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
They'll bring out the punter here, and he'll try to hit this one well. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Now pressure coming. Connects on the crosser. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 3 on that gain. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Trust.
line.
Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that 1st down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a 1st down for the offense.
Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
It's just a nice little tester for the defense to gauge how well it can account for the quarterback when he decides to run it.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Jones now to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
It's everything he has under this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
26-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Taylor again. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he'll go down here at the 16. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now with Jones. Looking for somewhere to throw. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw. He keeps it and takes off. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. To throw, here's Jones. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
A 27-yard attempt.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Badgley on to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Kicks away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos running their offense out once again. And there is room for improvement from that previous drive. Stalled out, necessitated a called out punt team.
Yeah, and in these situations, I always love reminding the offense that first down. Just move the chains the first time to get yourself in the rhythm, because you don't want to see that punter anytime soon.
Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. No throw, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
It's 4th down.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it at the 30. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos making a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot, and it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Broncos 20.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts and Daniel Jones making their return to the field now. Well, that touchdown, Brock, certainly has to make him reevaluate some things now. With this small of a lead and all 3 timeouts remaining on that other sideline, what are you thinking? Work the clock, or do you get aggressive for a score?
Honestly, Kate, we think through these game management situations, but as a player, you are just living in the present. Execute every play to the best of your possibilities, and you know offensively, this game right now is in your hands. Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Jones. Took off with it again. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. getting the sack, setting up fourth down. Well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
The Colts are ready for the punt. Rigoberto Sanchez will kick it away. And he's bottled up the line on the final play before the 2-minute warning. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Broncos trail by a field goal. Here he is to throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
He'll look to throw it. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Broncos.
Setting up to pass. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. He just won't lose his yards.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Such a big part of that breakup, Kate, or any breakup as a corner, is your positioning relative to the target. And really, the timing of it all. You can be in the right spot, but if you don't time it, that ball is still caught at this league. That corner played that one nearly perfectly.
Here he is to throw. Brought in right side. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Will Lutz getting the call on fourth down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him, and he delivers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
Their own 35-yard line.
First down throw by Jones. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game.
It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Makes the catch. with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
An entire game coming down to this try by Michael Badgley. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. It has the distance, and it's on target. It's good! And he hits one more time to win them this game! So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.